Hey, how's it going? It's Fat Daddy Sambo with those Nerdy Metal Guys, and it's time for another lunch break album review. This is where we take a new release from Amazon Unlimited's hard rock and heavy metal section, give it a listen, do a little bit of research, and then bring you the results. And today's album is one that I've been had the pleasure of listening to for several days now. This is DrunkTank's Return of the Infamous Four. And this album has really been a surprise for me. I have to say that it was not at all what I was anticipating. The cover is kind of fun and cute. Basically, is what drew me to it. Being a comics nerd, I appreciated the DC Comics references throughout this. But that's just the beginning of it. DrunkTank has been around for a while. The first release came out in 2010. That was the Infamous Four. They've been around since 2003. They're currently made up of Pim, and I'm going to butcher these pronunciations. I'm afraid they are a band from Holland. But it is Pim Troost on guitar and vocals, Dorian Gort on guitar and backing vocals, Martin Voss on bass and backing vocals, and Raymond Drenth on drums and lead and backing vocals. This album came out on July 22nd, released in the U.S. under Say 10 Records. Yeah, haha, we get the pun there. But all that aside, fantastic album. You know, this, if you're looking for skate punk or wondering whatever happened to it, it all got congealed and injected into these guys' veins, mixed with a good bit of Bay City or Bay Area thrash. You know, it's basically if these guys took DRI and put them on speed, this is what you'd end up with. Just absolutely a fantastic album, a lot of fun. The band was actually pretty cool. They answered quite a few of my questions in an online, little mock online interview. And unfortunately, no plans for them to tour the U.S. right now. But you know, with Say 10's pushing, they may very well be touring in the future. But the album starts off with first track is "We Want More," and I really loved this song. It just philosophically it asks a great question, or answers a great question of what's going on in society. But beyond that, musically, it is just absolutely slamming. A lot of fun. The music is great. And the production actually is very good on this. The band reports that this is a self-produced album. They did record the drums in a studio with some support, but the rest of it they did themselves. They apparently produced it. I don't know about engineering, but they definitely produced it themselves. The strongest tracks for me, as I said, "We Want More." Track 5 is "Hellraisers." Great chorus to it. Just a good party song. And then track 8, "Army of Darkness," with its wonderful vocal, or rather little component leading into it, talking about the history of men and what it really means to stand up for what you believe. Just a great album. Again, if you are a fan of skate punk from the 80s and thrash from the 90s, this album definitely needs to be in your collection. If you like Minor Threat, if you like 7 Seconds, if you like DRI, get this. The band reported Pennywise is one of their albums, and they actually said they like everything from Pennywise to Iron Maiden, and you're going to hear that throughout this album. Can't say enough good things about it. You know, probably my downside for it is the fact that there are no plans for them to tour in the immediate future. I would love to see them though live. Who knows, maybe I'll win the lottery and I can go to Europe tomorrow. But until then, I will just crank this up as I'm going down the road. It's definitely an all-purpose punk album, or punk metal, I should say, album. Skate metal, who knows? But definitely worth the listen. Don't shy away from it, and it's been a pleasure to listen to and review. And I'm Fat Daddy Sambo for those nerdy metal guys, and this has been your lunch break album review. Thanks.